Good afternoon and welcome to today's big shave with me, Steve Farragut. It's the 6th, it's Saturday the 6th of August 2011. Saturday shaves always usually take place in the afternoon after I've done a bit of work, and I said today we're going to show you some of the shaving mugs as well. I'm going to show some razors as well, but I think we'll do that separately because there's quite a lot to look at. And I haven't dug out all my old ones, but so shaving mugs first of all. I think what's happened recently is that price of razors has gone right up. A couple of years ago you could go and pick up an old razor on a car boot sale, something like this, which is an old Gillette, for a couple of quid. I think you got this one for about £4 on eBay. You still get the odd bargain on eBay, but they seem to be going for ridiculous prices now, and I think it's partially due to the fact that people are getting into shaving again, and they realise they're a good investment. Buying a bit of plastic is not a good idea. So what is still cheap is shaving mugs, really, and I think it's partially due to the fact that people don't know how to use them. And until recently I didn't know how to use one. I thought the little holes in them were there to get the lather sort of drip through and all this, but in fact I think the holes there just hold the soap in place. Okay, so I'll show you my collection of mugs, and just to say that all these mugs as well, I think the dearest one was £2 on eBay. I don't use all of them at once. Some of them are quite difficult to use actually, not very practical. And I'll show you the other things that I mix up in as well. So I'll just turn the camera around and show you 4 mugs. This one, it's a nice, quite an old one I think. I don't think it's new, it's got some age to it. Not used it yet. It's got a nice deep bowl to it. And I think what you do is just separate a little bit of Arco off and press it to the bottom and lather up. You find some of them, you see, they're not very deep. This one in particular it's a really nice mug, it's a really nice shape. It's an Art Deco-y type shape, I think. But it's not very practical really. This is another one. I think I got this one in a car boot sale again for about 50p. It's a very nice objects, aren't they, at the end of the day. This one's a good one. It's got a nice wide, not very deep though. Again, I think they got that off eBay for about £4. It's a new, it's not an old one. Grows in a hotel, I think, in London. And then finally this one, which you use occasionally. I tend not to use them very much because my badger brush is too big and the bowls aren't deep enough really. So they're the great shaving mug collection. I'll probably buy a few more of them, and when I get too many I'll probably stick them up on hooks on the wall or something like that, because they are taking up a bit of space. So what do we normally use? Well, it's down here. You've got this is like an aluminium container from Turkey. I use this quite a lot. It's got a bit of Arco in it. So this is the one I use mainly. Obviously this is the badger brush that you see quite often. It's looking a bit battered actually, but it comes back into shape when it's wet. And then this is the L'Occitane stuff I've been using recently, which is it came as like a block, and it fits nicely into a cup, a cappuccino cup. And then there's another sort of reserve, which is hog hair, but and a lot cheaper hog hair, but and they do get nice and soft once you've used them a few times. So don't be put off by the price of badger. Get yourself a hog's there, especially when you're starting as well. You don't want to spend a load of money. You don't want to invest in all this just in case you don't stick at it. So what we're going to do, I was going to sort of show you how to lather up, wasn't I? But I'm going to have to reposition the camera, so just bear with me for a second. Okay. It's going to be quite difficult this to do. Let's flip that around. Okay. So how do I lather up? First of all, the first thing you usually do is wet. Turn that a bit more. You can see that or not. The trouble is the viewfinder is not very good on this. Yeah, it's not better, it's better. So, like the brush, don't over wet your brush to begin with, and then it's just a circular motion, round and round. Pattern it in as well. Just puts a bit of air into it and it starts coming up over the edge then. what I tend to do is scrape it off, scrape it back into it. I'm not usually as careful as this. This is, you know, obviously trying to show you what I'm doing. So you do need quite a big bowl really, especially with Arco. Arco produces a lot of foam. But don't drop the badger brush on the floor. So you can see all that there. That's you know, that's probably going to be enough for the shave. So put that down. Wipe my hands. I'll start messing around with the camera, and then we'll set the camera up for actually shaving. Okay, so there you go. That's how I lather up anyway. Obviously, when you move it around on your face as well, that produces more foam. And what are we using today? Well, we're going to stick with the old vision. We're going to stick with the Merca vision. We're going to have it on the top setting. So it's going to be... hang on. Something happening. There's something happening. But I don't know what. Okay. Right. Just worked out what was. Right, okay. So we sorted that out. We're going to start on the top setting. We've got a bit of beard because like there's a day and a half growth. So we're going to lather up first of all. So you get more lather when you put it on your face as well. The actual action. Arco sticks to the brush. The more you lather on your face, the thicker it gets. I was reading or watching somewhere, or a demonstration of it, and they were actually rubbing the soap on the face and then lathering up on the face. I've never done that, and might give it a go one day, see what it's like. Next time I'm going to get a fresh stick out, I'll have a go with that. Okay, so there we go. We got a nice bit of lather there. How is everyone? Is everyone okay? We're getting some good messages again from people. It's always good. Tell you what, I'll put these on as well. See what I'm doing. Got some nice messages off people about what's been happening and about the different races. Got a nice day today as well in Liverpool. Big thing today in Liverpool is Gay Pride Day today in Liverpool, so there's a Gay Pride March. It's a new thing that's starting happening in Liverpool's trying to develop its own sort of gay community. Manchester, the nearest city 30 miles away, has had this sort of gay community, or a gay sort of gay pride march for about the last 15 years, 20 years, and there's a gay sort of area, gay bars and things like that. It's a lot more sort of proactive in Liverpool. Liverpool's trying to catch up with that. Not going to it because of me doing this. I've got things to do. I'm going to a friend's house later on to put like a barbecue. Okay, so second lather. That was the first pass, going with the flow, with the growth, and then second. Been a bit down actually. Been a bit down. Probably being on my own. Been a bit down, but I think it's just I've had a heavy week in work for the change, and it's sort of catching up with me. So maybe I need a good night's sleep as well. I think I've not been sleep very well. Don't know why. Okay, so there you go. Very impressed with this actually. It's not as heavy as the Future, and as a consequence it doesn't feel as awkward, plus it's got a better grip on it as well. I don't think it's worth the extra 50 quid though. At the end of the day, if you're like me, you've got a bit of spare money and you like doing things like this, then it's probably worth buying it, or get someone to buy it as a Christmas present for you, I think, for a birthday present, if you're getting into double-edged shaving. Okay, I'm on to the third pass now. There's blade on it as well. It's a Lord blade, I think, and it's you know, it's settling in well. Second or third shave with this, it's quite impressive. I'm impressed with the Lord stuff. For someone who's an agnostic, I'm sort of, you know, praising the Lord all the time, aren't I, really? Okay, so let's just sort my neck out. You'll see that. I bought one of these little blocks that you get, you know, when you cut yourself. But I don't cut myself that often, you see, so it's really just a standby. But it's I got it from our local, the markets I keep going on about. It's an Indian block of stuff, which I got quite cheap, about £1.20. Which it's about £5 on eBay, plus postage from India, so if anyone's interested in that, I might sort some out for you. Okay, so how's that looking? That's looking really good actually, it feels great. Let's just finish that off. I'm dead impressed with that. I have to do a bit of research actually on Merkel and see what, you know, where they come from. They're from a place called Solingen in Germany. But you're tempted to sort of say bloody Germans again, you know, like, you know. We're making crappy expensive razors that you throw away, and they've made this, you know, these things which are actually fantastically designed. It's a beautiful thing just in its own, you know, in its own right, isn't it, the way it's designed. And it wasn't designed by a member of the Porsche design team, it should have been. Okay, football season starting soon. Liverpool playing today. They're playing a friendly against Valencia, Spain. Might have gone to that, except it's quite expensive. For a friendly match, it's still 22 quid. I don't know how people afford to go to football matches in Britain, especially when the teams are playing crap. Okay, I've cut myself, look, there you go. You know what that is, don't you? I've gone against the growth, and I've also not put any foam on there, so there you go. I'll go and get my little block to stop that bleeding. If the cologne doesn't stop it. I always do that. Whenever I shave those two little bits there, I've got a little bit of blood. So, should have known really, shouldn't I? Okay, so, the brilliant shave with the old maker. Well impressed. So I'm going to clean the blade off. Just dry my face off a touch. And put a bit of cologne on. A little cologne. Rub it in. It's a bit tender on the neck, that, but I don't know why. A bit stingy. So rub it in. Rub it in well. Try and see if it stops the bleeding. It's stopped. What do you think? So what else have we been up to? Well, a friend of mine who we haven't seen for a while, he's in Liverpool. His name's Patrick Murphy, and he's a musician, actor and a musician. At one time in the 1990s, he had a band called Earth. He's now got a band called Away with the Fairies, and he's in Liverpool yesterday, and he interviewed me. He wanted to find out what I was doing, so I told him about the shave, and I told him about the radio station. I told him about all the other stuff I've been up to. And we were in a cafe on Penny Lane, you know, the place where the Beatles song's named after. And the woman in the cafe afterwards came up to us and said, "Hey mate, are you famous?" And I went, "Nah, not famous." She didn't look like she got shaved, so she probably wouldn't know me from here. So there you go, it's looking good. I still moisturising it. In fact, I'm going to do a bit on my face as well. Oh, it does refresh. Anyone out there who's using the Arco cream or any sort of moisturising cream, anyone who's not used it, sorry, you know, you are missing out on a nice experience. Over the head. Down, okay. And we'll finish off with a little bit of aftershave. So I hope that a little insight into my collecting. I sometimes think I'm a bit obsessive though, you know, it'd be interesting to, you know, to see how everyone else is, because, you know, but when you get something like this and you enjoy it, you tend to get a bit focused on it, don't you? So, that's it then. That's the shaving wood collection, and the maker vision again, with a really close shave. Can you all see that? Holding close. You feel like $1 million. or £750,000. And there you go. So that's me again getting off. Steve Farragher, Liverpool, UK. Saturday's big shave, 6th of August 2011. Thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, put them at the bottom of the videos, or you can also email me as well. It's Steve, STEVE, at kvfm.co.uk if you want to email me directly, and I'll try and answer any questions. Someone asked me a question about ingrowing hairs, and I don't really know much about that because I don't really get any. I think there's still little black dots you get in your face, but I think that's really because you're not getting a close enough shave. So I just told them to adhere to the 3 passes and the rest, and then see what happens. So anyway, I better say ta-ra, haven't I? Ta-ra.